Hey right guys, Drift Punches Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 20 of the Vampire Diaries season 1. We only have 3 episodes remaining of this season. I feel like things are going to start kicking off with like John, and then we have Stefan locked away in the basement when Elena kind of injected him with the, I'm assuming, the vein at the end of last episode. Last episode was great though, like kind of seeing Elena and Damon together, it got me thinking a little bit. It did get me thinking a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said in that reaction beforehand, I didn't really, not that I didn't get it, because I knew there was like multiple seasons, so there was time for sure, but I definitely didn't ship them together. I just thought they were both decent characters. Or Damon was a great character and Elena was decent. But now, after that last episode, I don't know. I don't know anymore. We shall see. So yeah, episode 20 though, guys. If you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the early and uncut reactions to the Vampire Diaries, then a link to the Patreon page will be in the description. And one of the comments down below where by the time this episode's on YouTube, they'll be about halfway or 2/3 through season 2. So that'll be down below. Thanks to everyone again who's come over from the Vampire Diaries. Again, very nice fan base you guys are. So yeah, thanks to everyone who's helped support the channel through that. And in the pinned comment will be a link to the charity for the month, so make sure to click that if you want more information on what that charity is. But for now, episode 20. Let's do this.
Over here! There's another one! Quick! Help me! Arm yourselves.
Oh, they all left, apart from one. God, that was a good punch, you know. How did Stefan get there?
Oh, God. We're going to get you out of here.
Well, we know you don't, so...
Damon, hurry. Hurry. Oh,
mad. Is that how he dies? Okay, yeah, I guess we don't know how they actually... No, that is how he died. Okay. He's just got shot. Mad. Oh. No, they both got shot. Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess we didn't actually know how they died. Don't you just love this show? Don't you just love it? I thought it was so cool.
We found you dead in the woods.
Where's Damon?
They're just chilling. God, he looks well different. Kind of like Harry Potter or something. You did put some glasses on him. And a scar. There you go.
Do all this just to hang out with me?
Yeah, I would.
You can hang out after, like you don't have to. Okay.
Stupid, pathetic, old, lurky me.
I hope these two last the entire show, I'm not gonna lie.
Awesome.
Is this their first kiss? Finally! God!
I can't babysit all night. I have things to do.
I would say drop dead, but...
Look at these two!
Puppy blood. Little golden retriever puppy.
No,
Cute floppy ears. That's his favorite.
These two are having back and forth. Who would have thunk it? Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Do we really need the massive jump scare sound?
What do you think your mother would say if she knew you were dating a vampire?
Oh, we're just gonna drop it. Okay.
Which mother?
Oh, Elena's getting good with the comebacks, you know.
Damon says you need to drink that.
Oh, Stefan, get a grip, mate.
Can't survive without it.
I don't want to survive.
Okay.
What?
Okay, mate.
No, don't say that.
I'm sorry, Elena. No more. After what I've done, it has to end.
He hasn't done anything yet. I don't think he's killed anyone, has he? I know he's bit like 4 people, but I don't think he's killed anyone.
Be okay here if I have to run out. I have to go to an errand with the teacher.
The teacher.
Don't Elena will let him out because she'll feel bad for him or something.
Friends now?
I don't have any friends, Elena.
Right.
You should stay up here. You shouldn't be down there by yourself.
I'll be fine.
No. Very trusting of him, given the circumstances.
So are you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be leaving.
I mean, she's
Won't be long.
got you there, mate. Damon's little act is kind of falling apart. Elena just keeps picking him apart. Hey, look at these two now.
I shouldn't have, because I could get us both in a lot of trouble.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Your Uncle John wants us dead.
Oh, you don't know that.
Yes, I do.
So grab her out there, what the fuck?
No. There's something else entirely.
Oh, yeah, I'm
You're
a bad
tired.
My weakness.
Your weakness. Jeremy's your weakness. I mean, you know what? To be fair, they have been talking since what, episode 8 or something. So it's been a lengthy like 12 eps, I'd say.
I want
Is
you
you?
to walk in on us.
What?
Get in.
What was that creepy ass face he pulled at the camera?
That is so cool.
Is he all... Okay, Jeremy, please stop talking. Don't stop looking at the camera, stop talking, stop talking about Jenna.
Doesn't look like it.
These two make a sick team, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, we got a vampire.
Rick, we have company.
Okay. Who's this little shit? He always got knuckle dusters!
I want to make sure the Founder's archives are accurate.
Be sure you document the loss of civilian life in the church.
They were hardly civilians, Mr. Salvatore.
Ah, that's why everyone thinks they were civilians. I mean, obviously they're not going to put vampires, but it's interesting. Because you heard about all that back in episode 1, like about the church and stuff, I think.
Please just go away.
Stefan's so mardy sometimes. I don't want to die. So, oh man, you're clearly not going to die. What are you doing? Okay. Okay, Elena, you just started to... What are you doing?
You're taking a stupid risk. I could hurt you.
And I'm stupid.
Get out of here or you'll regret it.
Drink.
I don't think she will, Stefan.
I said get out!
No.
Stefan, what are you going to do, mate?
It's a whole new world. Cars, computers, Match.com. There's so much to learn.
Match.com's what? Okay.
He's just keeping an eye on them, you know? Trying to make sure they stay out of trouble.
Well, that's John. It's just such a do-gooder.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Oh no, he's pissed. Okay. You didn't seem that bad.
He actually wrote about you. You were his one regret. He loved you, and he hated himself for what he did to you.
Well, that's his problem.
You were the only woman he ever loved.
Well, idiot then.
Good God. You vampires. You're so emotional.
I was doing the piss.
Jonathan Gilbert hated you.
He's a prick.
Stake through your heart himself.
Why would that make her want to give you the device, John? What?
You have to feed in order to complete the transition.
I know that.
It was a choice I shouldn't have made.
Yeah, it would have been a bit of a shit TV show that wanted it, Stefan. I bet he feeds on his dad.
You were there when we were shot?
I pulled the trigger myself.
Killed your own sons?
You were both dead to me the moment you sided with the vampire.
Oh, this guy!
Your mother isn't alive to see the disgrace you've become.
I haven't turned yet. I don't want to. I'm going to let myself die, Father.
You are.
Right, really, really. Oh, feed on this twat. It's his own fault.
I didn't mean to.
Get away from me.
Let me help you, please.
Imagine that being your dad. So if it wasn't for his dad trying to attack him, he wouldn't have turned.
How can you even look at me right now?
Oh, Stefan, please, man. He's such an emo boy, isn't he?
I'm so sure I'm ready.
No! No, he's not. Elena, don't be a twat.
I gotta stop this. I can't keep searching for her.
Really?
It's only been like 2 apps.
It's actually moderately healthy.
I was going to say, yeah.
What are you going on?
Saying you're not exactly innocent. You've made it your life's mission to make him miserable.
Yeah, but...
In all this important soul searching and cleansing of the demons of Stefan's past, did you ever manage to get the rest of the story?
You said there was more.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Gonna send it into a flashback, Damon. Oh, he's gonna force him to feed.
What are you doing? Who is that? I brought her for you.
It's like Spencer.
Damon, I can turn it off like a switch. Catherine was right. It's a whole
Unreal. He forced him to feed. That is unreal.
I won't let you die. No, we can do this together.
Oh, man. Stefan was like the evil one. Is this why Damon was like, he wanted to make his life an what was it, miserable basically? Or an eternity of suffering is what he said. Is he gone? He's gone! What a shocker, Lena. What an absolute shocker. And he's left this ring. She's so stupid. You know, sometimes Elena does some shit I'm just like, you aren't the smartest. You're probably actually the least smart out of everyone in this show. Apart from maybe Matt.
I will make it an eternity of misery for you.
Emily, wait.
Jesus. He's losing his bloody head. This is where he turned him.
Every single life that's been lost is because of me.
Yeah, true. Can't, yeah, because of Damon. Because of Damon, but it's, you know.
But what I do know is that you could take this, throw it in the quarry, and let the sun rise. Or you could take this ring and put it on and keep fighting.
Just throws it in the river, imagine. Launches it instantly. You weren't that convincing, to be fair, Elena. All you just said is like, oh yeah, you're a good person and you have to keep fighting. So basically he got a bit horny and now he wants to live. That's basically what just happened. He seemed pretty dead set on wanting to die. I don't think she was that convincing, but whatever. Oh, mad! Mad. What? Was that John? That's unreal. I kind of like Pearl. That's bullshit.
Do you feel guilt?
If I wanted to. It's there.
That's interesting how they can just switch their emotions on and off. I don't know if Damon... Is it like you can pick some emotions? Because Damon, it's not like all his emotions are gone.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because I didn't want you to know. Because I hated you and I still do.
I know.
But not because you forced me to turn.
And why?
Oh. Because I love you. Oh, wait, is this our first bromance moment?
Because she turned you.
No.
It's just supposed to be me, Stefan.
That's why he hated him the entire time. That's Catherine, though. That's not really his fault, is it? You hate him because of someone else's actions. It's like, oh, dude, you can see your mum dead. And Harper's dead? No! Oh, yeah, it was John. It was John. He's a prick. He needs to die. What's going on with Alaric and Jenna, by the way? I thought, are they dating or not? I guess it's too, like... Isabel! Isabel. Oh, he's not even shocked.
Isabel.
Yeah, mad. Okay, maybe not the finale then, just by now. Oh, gee, this show is just top. Do a very good job of getting you wanting to just jump into the next episode instantly. I'll give them that. I will give them that. Especially recently, like, it's just so weird. It's literally since the Vicky died, or whatever. Pretty much every episode after then, every time it's ended, it's made you want to jump into the next one, for the most part. So, yeah, no different there. So, episode 20 of The Vampire Diaries finito. Very, very good episode. I really like the flashbacks with this show. I think I said it the first time they showed flashbacks, but typically with flashbacks, I'm not that bothered. They kind of bore me for the most part. There's very few shows where it's done really well. I think Lost obviously does it incredibly well. And there's no others that are jumping to mind. But Vampire Diaries does do it very well as well, because they don't shove it in every single episode. I think really, including this episode, we've maybe had three episodes out of 20 where they spend about maybe 30% of the episode kind of in a flashback, giving a bit more information. But it's information you want to know. Like the first time it was to do with Catherine and what was going on with that. The second time, maybe we've only had 2 episodes of flashbacks, because then this one was how they died and how they turned, which was quite interesting as well. I kind of want to see, maybe in future seasons, they kind of show, hopefully, what goes on with them two up to this point. Obviously, we don't need an entire timeline, but it's just interesting how many lives they would have lived. Like, they've been alive for like the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Like, what happened in all that stuff? So, I think that, and even earlier than that, there's so much more they could delve into. So, it's exciting, and hopefully they do show even more. I'd be interested to know about that stuff. But yeah, it kind of shows why Damon hated him for so long. It's not because he turned him, it's because Catherine made him into a vampire, because it was just meant to be Damon. But I don't know, I think it makes more sense to hate him because he turned you. Like, that anger should be focused toward Catherine. But I guess because Catherine isn't there, that's why he's putting all that anger on Stefan instead. So I guess it kind of makes sense. The Stefan brooding and being mardy about it all, I get it. I didn't find it that interesting. At first Stefan went he's his normal self. This whole like, I need blood vampire Stefan, I'm glad they didn't drag that out. I don't think I could have actually coped with another episode of that because he's a bit dry. Damon kind of showing his emotions still. He's been doing that a lot recently, but yeah, it's clearly there. Especially to Elena. He seems to open up to Elena a lot more, which is interesting. The team-ups between Alaric and Damon, that again really worked this episode. I actually kind of like their, I don't want to say friendship, because I feel like it's just more of they get jobs done together. It's not like they hang out together, so... but whenever they're together on screen, it really works for me. Pearl dying, and Harper. I don't know. Pearl I didn't love. It's not like a character I loved. I didn't even really love Harper. But they were characters that I liked, so it's a bit shit that they died. But I guess it proves even more how much of a threat John can be, because he's a bit unpredictable. You don't really know what he knows, and he just kind of seems to do what he wants. So John's going to be a problem for sure. Isabel back as well. See how that happens in the next episode. Don't think we got much more. Jeremy and Anna had some good scenes. It's mainly to do with the flashbacks and Stefan brooding about things of the past and giving a bit more context as to why Damon hated him for all this time. So I really enjoyed this one. I like the flashbacks, and everything in the present day was pretty good, really good as well. So rating, I'm going to give this one I think I'll go 8, just an 8 out of 10. The flashbacks, strong. Love the stuff with Jeremy and Anna, as always, and Alaric and Damon, and then Damon and Elena, their conversations really work as well. So everything, there wasn't anything weak. The weakest part was Stefan being over dramatic, but even then I kind of got it. I got why he was feeling that way and feeling like he wanted to die, especially because he was so hungry as well. He's probably playing with his emotions even more. 8 out of 10. But thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me thought the episode down below in the comments, and if you do want those early and uncut reactions to the Vampire Diaries, then link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below, where, like I said, they'll be about halfway or 2/3 into season 2 by the time this one's on YouTube. Until then, peace.